These parties absolutely destroyed a thriving business in just several months, which had taken almost a decade to build and which was otherwise running really well. Running a business with your spouse in Georgia, you might be surprised how a divorce can split more than just your home. I like teaching by telling stories, so here's the story of Sarah and Alex. They're co-owners of a thriving bakery in Savannah, Georgia. Together, they built their dream into a successful business, and I won't make any jokes about them breaking in the dough. Their bakery became a local landmark, famous for its artisan breads and cozy ambiance, and it was a symbol of their love and their partnership, built from scratch with tons of sweat equity, late nights, early mornings, the typical story of a successful small business. Okay, so as their marriage began to crumble, so did the unity of their bakery. Disagreements over business decisions turned into personal conflicts, and the financial stress of expanding the bakery only added to their troubles. They were on the brink of a divorce, and they were both worried about losing what they had built together. The thought of dividing their bakery was as painful as the thought of dividing their lives. Their story reflects a common concern that many business-owning couples face, and that is, how will divorce affect our business? Divorce is never easy, and when a business is involved, it adds a layer of complexity to asset division. In Georgia, the law seeks to divide marital property equitably, but not necessarily equally. This means a judge will look at several factors to decide the fairest way to split assets, including any businesses owned together. But how does this process actually work? Well, first, it's essential to determine whether the business is considered marital property. Their bakery was inarguably marital because it was founded after their wedding with joint funds and shared effort. However, if one spouse owned the business before the marriage, it might be considered separate property, although the increase in the value of the business during their marriage could be subject to division. Next, valuing the business is critical. This step often involves hiring a professional business appraiser to provide an objective assessment. They'll consider various factors such as the company's assets and debts and the earning potential. So in this example, both Sarah and Alex had to agree on the valuation method, which became a significant negotiation point in itself. Now that process was painstaking. It required a deep dive into their financial records and forecasting future earnings of the bakery and assessing the bakery's market position. Once the business's value was established, Sarah and Alex faced several options for division. One of them, buying out the other's interest, seemed to be the most straightforward, but neither had the funds or liquidity to purchase the other's share outright. Selling the bakery and dividing the proceeds was an emotionally upsetting decision that they both wanted to avoid if possible. So in the end, after much deliberation and with their attorney's guidance, Sarah and Alex decided on a creative solution that allowed them both to move forward with their lives. They agreed to co-own the bakery, with Sarah managing the day-to-day operations and Alex contributing as a silent partner. They drafted clear, legally binding agreements outlining each party's roles, responsibilities, and methods for resolving any business disputes, ensuring that their personal divorce didn't mean the end of their co-owned business. However, I've also seen situations where the co-owners of a business were so at each other's throats during a divorce that the employees quit over the drama, as well as over being pressured to either join team wife or team husband, and these parties absolutely destroyed a thriving business in just several months, which had taken almost a decade to build and which was otherwise running really well. So if you and your spouse own a business in Georgia and are considering a divorce, it's vital to understand your options and your rights regarding your business. Meet with a great family law attorney or your CPA or other qualified financial advisor, and work with wise business and legal counsel to figure out how you can map out the best path forward for your business as well as for your personal lives. Be like Sarah and Alex rather than like too many others who let their businesses get caught in the middle and suffer the consequences. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click subscribe, like, follow, and turn on the alerts so that you'll get notified when we post our newest videos. Please share these videos and leave us some comments, ask us questions, tell us what other topics you'd like for me to talk about. Join our Facebook group at Georgia Divorce and Custody for even more information. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.